Well, hi Taurus, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So, Taurus, one more shuffle. Let's find out what's going on in your life. What's going to be coming up for Taurus? Wow. Whoa, okay. You're pulling out all the stops. I can see that. Wow, Taurus. And there's your card right there, the Hierophant. So the overall energy of your reading is the Magician. You have all the tools to manifest anything that you want from life. You have the infinity symbol, which means that you have the knowledge, you have the power to manifest whatever it is that you want. So the Magician surrounds your entire reading. And up here in your highest energy is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, the Death card's right next to the Five of Pentacles. You're moving away from this energy of feeling lonely, isolated, rejected, alone, ghosted maybe, because it is right next to the Death card. So this is telling me you're moving away from this energy. You're leaving the old behind, and that's this energy here, and you're moving forward. That's what the Death card's all about. Death card is also the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. You're finding the power within yourself. You know that you can make this happen, and you're doing it. Okay? You're using all your power. You're just like pulling out all the stops, and you're doing it. You're moving towards this Page of Pentacles. This tells me that you're looking at, see that this page is looking at this pentacle. Pentacles are security and stability, groundedness, sometimes commitment. But you're analyzing it, and you're moving towards this place that you want to be more grounded, more secure, more stable in. And you're going to take that pentacle with you. You have a pentacle. But who are you going to share it with? You have to share it with someone else who has a pentacle, or it won't work. Okay? So under the Five of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords. This is what left you in this energy of the Five of Pentacles. There was a deceitful energy around you. Somebody who either lied, cheated, manipulated, just came in and took the love and left. So this is deceitful energy. This is what put you in this place that you're moving out of. I'm glad you're moving out of it. And it's all because you're like, wait a minute, I don't have to live in this energy if I don't want to. And you just decide to do it. You're like, no, I'm moving forward. Otherwise, this energy is still controlling my life. And then on the other side of the Magician is the Hierophant. This is your card, Taurus. But more importantly, the energy of the Hierophant is very spiritual. It's about security, stability, groundedness, and marriage. It's very traditional morals, traditional values. I think this is where you're headed, and this is what you want from life. So whatever this was probably non-traditional. Under the Seven of Swords is the Seven of Wands. You're on guard against this. You're on guard against letting this type of energy back into your life. You're in self-protection. You're holding your ground here. You're becoming really strong because it's like the light switch went on, and you're like, wait a minute, I don't have to live in this energy if I don't want to, and you don't want to. It's all because of all this healing. This is, under the Magician. So this energy here put you in a state where you had to heal, and you had to heal deep. This is very spiritual again. right down to your bare bones. It's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the essence of who you are, what you want from life, what you don't want from life. And it's very deep healing, the Star card. It is the card for Aquarius. So Aquarius could be in your chart someplace strongly, or around this reading in someone else's chart. But it's right below the Magician. So you've had a lot of healing, and during this healing you found your power, and you are moving forward. The Magician is pointing right at this Eight of Pentacles. This is right below the Hierophant, right next to the Star. You decided to work on yourself. You decided to make things better for yourself, okay? Pulling yourself out of that Five of Pentacles, and now you're into the Eight of Pentacles. So really becoming focused on your stability, your security. And this is under the Hierophant here. So, you know, I don't know if someone's coming in or not, but it doesn't have to be marriage, but it is about security, stability, groundedness, and it is traditional. It's very traditional energy. So I think you're just trying to focus on yourself right now from all this healing. You decided, wait a minute, I want pentacles up here. And you're like, I can get them. I can get pentacles. I can build them. I got 8 of them now down here. Because the Magician is pointing right at that 8 of Pentacles. So let's see what else, Taurus, is going on for you. Yeah, I feel like you held yourself in this Five of Pentacles for a while before you, until you finish healing, or maybe you have finished or are about to finish healing. And then, I mean, just kind of held yourself there, not wanting to move forward, kind of. It's just like, just wanting to heal. Healing is moving forward in its own way, but you couldn't actually move forward until you healed. So up here in your highest energy line is a 10 of Swords. This tells me you're putting an end to the pain, an end to the 7 of Swords energy. It's like the end. Goodbye, gone. So the pain that came with the 7 of Swords that put you in this 5 of Pentacles is going away. And it's all because of this deep healing you're doing. But I think you were in it for quite some time. I don't think you were ready to go out. I don't think you were ready to move forward. I don't think you were ready to do anything. Date. I don't think you were ready to open your heart to anybody or anyone until you were finished healing. So your guard was up. Your swords were up. Your heart is protected with your arms crossed. And you had the blindfold on, like, don't want to deal with it. Don't want to go there. Do not. And it's right next to the Tower card, because there was a Tower moment. But you're putting an end to this. The 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and this Tower moment. Yeah, you were trying not to deal with all of it. And you just stayed in this place of healing on your own for a while. It's like hibernating. That's what it feels like. So far, if this sounds like you're reading, it probably is. If it does not sound like you're reading, it probably is not. And I would check my moon sign, which is your emotional and private side. So under this 10 of Swords, there's the Page of Wands. Now the Page of Wands, this is like, for Taurus, speaking up about something. It's saying something. It could be a declaration to yourself or to someone else, but there's something brewing, and it's at the bottom of your feet, and it's going to come out your mouth. And it has to do with your fresh start and your new beginning in life. And that's what's happening here. So there's something that's going to come out that you're going to have to say to someone. And it has to do with the 3 of Cups. Now, this is a card for reunion, a happy, joyful reunion here with someone. And I feel like there's something that needs to be said or went unsaid, but then you reunite with someone. I don't know if this is, You know, this might be the same person that you had walked away from, that you found your power. And whatever went left unsaid, I think you're going to say it. But it's like you're healed now. So it's not like you're sad to see them or don't, you know, it's like you saw them, or you just purposely or not on purpose, it doesn't matter. But you do have something that you wanted to say to them. It was a happy kind of reunion. Because like I say, it feels like it's been a while. You've been blocking moving forward. But it's like, how you doing? You know, it's good to see you. But something comes out, and maybe you run into them at a barbecue or a club or the grocery store, someplace like that. But then this, whatever this is that's been brewing that went unsaid, will be said, and it has to do with the love. Because this Queen of Cups is right under the Tower card. These are all male or female cards. The Queen of Cups is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That might be strong in your chart or strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. But you still have questions about the love. It's like, what happened there? You know, this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it. This Queen is trying to peek in those little windows in the lid of that cup. Because you have questions about love, and that cup is full of answers. So instead of just now that you're going to run into them, or you might even call them, you might even text them to get your answers, but it won't be uncomfortable. It's not going to be like one of those really uncomfortable, I hate you, I don't even want to see you moments. It's going to be like, hey, how you doing? You know, because you're healed. Once you heal, you can move on. You can move on with a good attitude and a happy attitude. And then I feel like that's what you're doing here. So it is like kind of good to see each other. You do have questions and you're going to bring it up. And it is about the love, and it is about the Tower moment. It's something to do with what happened here. Okay, that you still have a question about. Under the Page of Wands is Temperance. This is the card for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But there's your guardian angels and spirit guides, man. They're working really hard to get you balanced. I feel like this is closure for you, this Page of Wands, whatever it is that you never got a chance to say or ask. Temperance, their job is to temper you. Your job is to get you balanced. So you have one foot still in the emotional waters. When this happens, it's like you're all healed, and then kind of some emotions show up. But Temperance is going to help you to be grounded, to get both those feet on the ground and make this into a good meeting, because I think it's really going to put an end to your healing once you are able to say whatever it is that's been on your mind, or get your answer of whatever the question is that's been on your mind. It's right next to Temperance, is right next to the Eight of Cups, and this is under the Three of Cups. So this reunion is with somebody that has walked away from you, or you have walked away from them. There was a separation. In love. Not just a separation in, you know, a classmate or something. This is a separation in love. Those are cups. Cups are love. So this whole thing has been a big burden for you. You've been carrying it. And until something is said, and that's what this card is saying, because I think you thought that this was going to turn out to be a marriage probably, and it was much more grounded than it really was. So there's something going on here you need an answer for, or you need to say. But the Ten of Wands is no 11. You will be able to put those wands down. You can only carry them so long before you have to drop them. That's a heavy load. And it is about the walking away, and it is about a love question that you still have left. There's still something left hanging in here on this particular thing that happened between you and someone else. But you're moving forward. No worries about that. You're healing down to your bare bones. You have the power to manifest anything you want to manifest. You're focusing on building your own pentacles, your own life, your own security and stability. And you're moving forward. I mean, it's great that you're getting past this. So one more card for this reading. Another healing card of the Four of Swords. Very spiritual. Again, stained glass windows. This is about meditating, praying for truth and clarity. So that's what swords are, truth and clarity. And truth and clarity does put the end to pain a lot of times. Even though the truth hurts sometimes, it helps you deal with the clarity of the matter so that you can move on. So it goes right here. And so it's right on the Page of Pentacles, looking at stability, security, wanting to move forward towards something grounded. And it lands right on the Ten of Swords. So whatever, this praying for this clarity and this truth of what happened here is going to be answered by the Page of Wands. You're going to run into them or talk to them. I don't know how you're going to meet up with them, but you're going to get your answers to your questions so you can totally heal and totally move forward. You manifest it. You make all these things happen, and you know you have the power to do it, and you're doing it. So this is a good reading, Taurus. So thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.